Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there lived a girl named Lina. She loved reading books more than anything. One day, as she was walking home from the library, the wind blew open one of her books and something strange happened. The book began to glow, and suddenly it grew wings. "Oh!" Lina shouted, holding on tight as the book lifted into the air, carrying her with it.
Ho, ho, ho!
"Where are we going?" she asked. The book flipped its pages and showed her a glowing map. Their first stop, Candy Cloud Kingdom. As they flew, Lina spotted fluffy white clouds that looked like giant pieces of cotton candy. Soon, she was bouncing from one pink cloud to another, giggling as the sweet lemonade rain fell on her face.
Ho, ho, ho!
They played hide and seek amongst the clouds until the sky turned the color of ripe strawberries. Then the book led her to the next destination, Mount Whisper, a tall mountain that rumbled and shook as they approached. When Lina reached out to touch its rocky face, the mountain boomed, "Who dares disturb my slumber?"
Ho, ho, ho!
Startled, Lina quickly introduced herself and asked if they could please climb to the top. "Very well," the mountain grumbled, and suddenly it was much easier for Lina to climb to its peak. When she reached the top, the mountain said, "To reach the city of dreams, you must answer my question. What has words but never speaks?"
Ho, ho, ho!
Lina thought for a moment. She looked around for an answer, but all she saw was the rumbling mountain. Suddenly, she smiled. "You," Lina exclaimed, "all this time, you've been talking to me. You have words, but you don't speak." The mountain rumbled and shook with laughter. "You are correct," it boomed. "Only a clever girl like yourself could solve my riddle.
Ho, ho, ho!
Climb down now, for I have opened a path for you." With that, the mountain opened a glowing staircase in the sky, and Lina happily skipped up its steps. The book then led her to the beautiful city of dreams. Here, kids flew through the air with colorful wings, riding on friendly dragons, bouncing on rainbow trampolines, and dancing on clouds. Stars twinkled in the sky, and the air sparkled with magic.
Ho, ho, ho!
One child zipped past Lina, shouting, "Look, an ice cream comet is coming." Sure enough, a glowing blue comet streaked across the sky, leaving behind sweet-tasting ice cream that melted in your mouth. Another kid giggled and said, "Let's play freeze tag, comet tag, you're it," as they chased each other around. Their laughter echoed through the sparkling streets.
Ho, ho, ho!
Lina couldn't believe how amazing Dream City was. She spent hours flying with dragons, bouncing on star-shaped balloons, and painting rainbows in the air with her new friends. But soon, the sky began to turn orange and pink, and the book nudged her with its nose, reminding her it was time to go. "I'm so glad we got to visit Dream City," Lina sighed happily, "but I'm a little tired now."
Ho, ho, ho!
The book nodded and gently flew her back down to the ground. When Lina opened her eyes, she was back in her own backyard. The book had quietly closed itself, and the magical adventures seemed like a dream. But as she picked up the book, its pages shimmered, and Lina knew that even though her adventure was over, the magic would always be inside her.
Ho, ho, ho!
If she just kept imagining, any book could take her on an amazing journey. All she had to do was look for the magic. From that day on, Lina read with a sense of wonder. She knew that every book had a little bit of magic in it, waiting for someone to discover it. And whenever she felt like her life was boring, she just had to open a book and imagine what adventures awaited her between those pages.
Ho, ho, ho!
After all, anything could happen in a book, and with a little imagination, those adventures could become real.
Ho, ho, ho!